All right, coming at you again. Monday night, pretty late. It's your boy, Sir Earl, aka Underdogs on Top.com, which is the name of our new clothing line that we have coming out. Should be out fully by April 1st. We have some bits and pieces out now. Um, So once I get into my new office, you'll see a lot more things being done, revamping the websites and adding stuff and stuff like that. So we have a lot of projects coming up that's going to be done opposite from here. We'll still be in this location, um, 18061. Uh, 18061 Dixie Highway is the location of the gym. It's a 7,000 square foot private personal training studio, probably the best one in the southern suburbs. If you find one nicer, especially somebody that's been doing it as long as I have, I've been at this over 30 years. So if you find somebody half as good, introduce me to them because I just know it's not a lot like me out there. I can remember being the first one to open up a personal training studio in the South Suburb. Well, the second one, which has went out of business. So we're definitely more rooted than they are. Um, we have a good location. We have a lot of people, a lot of traffic coming through. Very proud of what we've been able to build. That being said, like I said, it's Monday. It's probably 6 o'clock, 6 in the evening, something like that. Um, really been busy all day. I'm taking a lot more clients, which is what it is. Um, I had wanted to discuss some other things, but it made me, what happened today made me kind of try to get this message across and try to garner a new respect for what people think of personal trainers. They don't think a lot of them now. They don't treat us with the profession that we are. Um, I had a client that was supposed to be here at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and this, I could have scheduled my workout and worked out, which I missed because I was waiting on them. Um, People treat our time as trainers with the least of respect, which is very aggravating at times because it's like I ain't got shit else to do but sit around and fucking wait on you, which is bull. You wouldn't do it to a doctor, but they'll in a heartbeat run 20 minutes later for a client. You don't realize everything that we do is time based. If we have a client from 1 in the afternoon to 2 in the afternoon, uh, that's the time we set aside. So if I had a client at 3, I'm waiting here at 3 for the client. I can't be off doing something else, and then when I show up, then when they don't call, and you realize by about 3:30, 4 o'clock they're not coming, but you still have a 5:30 coming in, so you can't get anything started. You're just sitting here uh, twiddling your thumbs because of a client not having respect. We all have phones today. Everybody has a phone. Fucking text. You text everybody else. Text. All you gotta do is say, "I'm not gonna make it." Then at least I know that I have time to do other things. People, they treat trainers that I've seen like they're nothing, like they're second-rated citizens, and it's the furthest thing from the truth. It's one of the hardest jobs you can ever have, trying to get fat people that don't want to do right to do right and pay you a lot of money while they're doing it. That's a task. Trust me, I know. I've been doing it over 30 years. Um, and all we're really kind of asking, or all I'm kind of asking, is just start treating them with respect. It's not hard to call. The thing that the thing that cracks me up, you'll have a client like now we're starting to get a lot of trainers, which whatever. Um, they look forward to the first of the year because you have a lot of people making New Year's resolutions, so they expect a lot of traffic. We've been stopped doing that because of they're making a New Year's resolution. Trust me, 2 weeks later they're quitting. So we don't build anything on that. If they want to come, they come. If they don't, they don't. But one of the things that we get that we can always count on as the weather starts to get warm. Seeing how in Chicago we have we have winter or we have summer. Why not say we have summer probably a week out of the year. So as it starts to get warm and people think about um, vacations and going to the beach and all these other things, then they want to come back. So pretty much, uh, we stay busy from February probably all the way around to about October. Um, but what kills me is you'll get a client that will say, well, what I'm gonna do. I've been training with you for 6 months. You got me in better shape than ever I got in my life, but I've learned everything you taught me, and I'm gonna go off on my own. Okay, idiotic statement at its best. Okay, first off, I train very instinctively. You will never do the same workout twice training with me. So there's that statement is fucking impossible to have gotten what you think I could teach you because I'm not here teaching you, I'm here training you. And I'm not doing the same thing. So how could you have copied what I have taught you when I've only done it once? So what are you trying to remember? And then the same person who was a fat piece of shit, didn't eat right, didn't want to work out, didn't want to get out the bed. Now all of a sudden, they know enough and they've been around enough to change all the bad habits that you had that brought you here. Okay, now all of a sudden you get past all those bad items and you know just as much as a trainer with 30 years experience already. What that sounds like to me is a bunch of horseshit. Okay, it's another excuse that you're making to not work out, eat crazy, get fat again. There's not one individual, not one I've ever seen that looked better after they left us than when they was with us. But now we're starting to get a lot of clients coming back, and they learn and they look good and they thought they can keep it off, and they come back 30 pounds bigger than when they left. Um, Always crying and complaining about, oh, I should have never left. I should have just stuck with it. Look at old girl. She looks great because she stuck with it. Duh, dumb ass. That's because she continued to work out like you should have done. But you found, hey, I got this. I'm going to keep this weight off. I know everything you know. I've never seen that be successful. People have to realize the thing that helps you stay in shape is habits. Okay, habits of eating, habits of working out when you're supposed to, habits of all the things that you did when you were here that we as trainers created in you. Okay, it's like you in the military and your drill sergeant makes you run 5 miles. Well, it ain't your fat ass that run 5 miles. Someone's making you do it. So when you ain't got nobody behind you making you do it, you're not going to do it. I've seen it a million freaking times, but yet people still think that, hey, you know what? I'm going to just keep it off myself. Oh, okay. All right. We'll see how that works for you. But like now we're starting to get back in a lot of people who we haven't seen in probably 5-6 months. Um, they're all starting to call. We're getting, on average, we probably get 3 or 4 phone calls a week Now we're starting to get 9 and 10 of people per day, of people coming, calling to say, can you still fit me in? Can you take me? And then, like some of them, when you tell them, no, we have no openings, um, they're mad. Okay. Or you tell them, well, our price structure is not what you were paying. We were giving you a deal, but that deal no longer exists because you stopped. Well, can you still just give me the deal? Yes, I should go broke and not be able to feed my family because your fat ass wanted to leave and go and eat up all the shit in the world and gain weight and then make a comeback and still want a discount. Okay, that'll happen never. Okay, we learned a long time ago that will happen never. Okay, but I've heard I've heard it many times. The best thing people should do in creating a habit and working on your physique, the best way to get in shape is to stay in shape. Okay, that is the best way. All this want to take 2-3 months off. Only thing that's going to happen is all your old habits are going to come back, and the weight that you took off, you're going to put it back on times 3. Okay, I've seen it millions of times. Okay, and I try to help people as much as I can because you start to see signs of people giving up, wanting to quit or whatever, and it's not the trainer. This is what we do. Um, Maybe you're tired of eating healthy food. Maybe you're tired of being held accountable because you have to come work out probably on days you don't want to, but you know you have a trainer that's waiting on you to come work out. So people make up all kind of excuses, and like I say, when you've been doing this as long as I have, 30 plus years, um, you heard all excuses probably 10, 15 separate times. And it all starts to sound just like bullshit after a while. The same story, same excuses, whatever. The best advice that I could try to give anybody is uh, you didn't get yourself in shape. The trainer got you in shape. Okay, that great new look that you're showing, you didn't do that. Okay, so please don't think by you thinking to yourself you could do it on your own. It's not gonna happen. You didn't do it the first time. Your trainer did. Okay, and the specific exercises and the different things. Let's say for instance, uh, you got a big flabby glute, okay, glutes, and your trainer puts together a program that specializes in tightening and toning glutes, okay. Now all of a sudden you got this nice firm round butt, and you want to take the credit for it. Hey, look, I can go off on my own. I know how to do that. You didn't do that, okay. Thinking so much you could do it. You didn't do it before you came here. You didn't do it while you were here. And you're not going to do it after you're not here. Start to understand and realize the reality behind what you're trying to do. And continue to patronize your trainer. That's the one that's doing the best work for you. Okay? All this other crap that folks be thinking, it's all a fallacy. It's not going to work. I've seen it a million times, and I've never seen one time. If I saw one time being successful, I'd say, okay, there's one. I've never seen one. Okay? It's a reason you only got in that kind of shape when you were here, because it wasn't you doing it. Okay? It was someone else putting together exercises, telling you the time span, how long you should rest, checking on your eating, reprogramming your diet, doing all those things. That wasn't you. Okay, everything that you achieved that makes you look so great, that has people giving you all these freaking compliments, it was not you. Okay, you started to get the big head thinking, oh, well, I can go do this myself. I can save that money. I ain't got to pay her. Trust me, continue to pay. Okay, you didn't do that. Okay, and if you really think about it, you didn't do it. Okay, your trainer did it. And if they was worth the money to get you there, they're worth the money to keep you there. Okay, you instead gonna stop paying your trainer. Go out now. You go out with your girlfriends more. You eat more shit. You gain more weight. You buy you some shoes. Hey, I can take a picture from the face up. That's all. I don't have to show my body. Um, it's a joke. It's a real fucking joke. And I've seen it, like I said, a billion times. So my message to you is that you can't do what we do. We do this with specially trained professionals, regardless of what you want to think. It is a reason we've been in existence this long. We get the job done. So be wise. Don't take it off this summer and put it back on at the end of summer. Keep it off. All right. This is your man, Sir Earl, Underdogs, UNDER DOGZ. Underdogs.com is the new website and the clothing line and all the things that we're going to be doing in the near future. We're moving to a new office March 1st. We're going to move in March 1st. They're over there doing some work and stuff on it now. But we're going to keep the studio. It'll still be located at Homewood, 18061 Dixie Highway. And we're just going to continue to get better and better and better and better. So do the right things, folks. Stay in shape this time, all right? It's your man, Sir Earl. Check it out. Underdogs on top. Peace out.